Good afternoon, YouTube, and if you're watching the replay, hello, Facebook. Hello, Angelika.
Hello, Steven, and Happy New Year. Frohes neues Jahr.
Frohe neues Jahr. And this week, we have a new banner, which we're going to bring on screen now. There we have it. And that photograph is now world famous because that's when we went to Stonehenge on New Year's Day. And,
our first walk of the year.
Indeed. Now, each week you take a different topic, and you're going through cities in Germany. And so, what we'd like to say first of all is welcome to the show. This is Ask Angelika, Season 3, Episode 9, and this week we're going to Aachen. Oh, hang on. No. Try again. This week we visit Aachen. Would you like to say a few words about Aachen?
Well, actually, no, because we'll do that in a minute. But when I sat down to think, where shall we go? I thought, I wonder if I can work my way through the alphabet. So, and the answer is yes. There's a couple of letters in the alphabet where I haven't decided yet because there are so many choices. But I have found at least one place beginning with every letter of the alphabet. So we're starting with A today, and that's Aachen. I've never been, so everything that I've researched and the sentences you're having in a minute, it's all new to me as well. Oh, we've lost the sound. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was being polite.
Now I can hear you.
Thank you. The way this works is Angelika's put a sentence together in German with an English translation. My task and your task, if you're following us through on this recording, is to actually read out the phrase in German and then translate it. And Angelika is on hand to actually get the German correct, of course, and to help with the translation. So let's go with the first sentence. And this is the German, and I'm going to try and read this out. So, Aachen ist eine Stadt in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Ja, Aachen ist eine Stadt in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Okay, that's a good start. So, I'm going to go sort of break this down. Aachen is a city in, and would we say Nordrhein-Westfalen the same?
No, we actually have got an English word for it.
Westphalen sounds like Westphalia.
Yeah.
Northern. No, not Nordrhein.
Just north.
Just north.
Yeah, and the River Rhine, what's it called in English?
The Rhine. North Rhine-Westphalia.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so let's just take a look at that. And the translation, Aachen is a city in North Rhine-Westphalia. Very good. Okay. All right, phrase number 2, as we learn more about Aachen. Sie hat fast a number, 250,000 Einwohner.
Yeah, but you know, all this number practice is working because your pronunciation of the numbers is getting better by the day.
Thank you, that's very kind of you.
So, sie hat fast 250,000 Einwohner.
So the city has 250,000 inhabitants or citizens.
Inhabitants or whatever you want to use. Yeah, and fast.
Close to, nearly.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a guess, but it was a reasonable guess because it's almost.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, not to throw things at you, but how would you say 250,000?
Eine Viertelmillion.
Eine Viertelmillion.
Yeah.
And that would be the same as 250,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking. All right. Phrase 3. Aachen gehört zu den 15 größten Again. Aachen gehört zu den 15 größten Städten in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Yeah, I broke that sentence up a bit, so it's not too long. So Aachen gehört zu den 15 größten Städten in Nordrhein-Westfalen. And then we'll have a bit more in a minute.
Right. Now, hören is to hear.
Yes, but gehören has got nothing to do with hearing.
Okay. Could you give me a hint as to what it does have to do with? I mean, it's one of the 15 largest cities in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Yeah, it is. I mean, gehört literally means belongs to.
Yeah.
But I think in English we would say is one of the 15 largest cities rather than belongs to one of the 15 largest.
Okay, so official translation is Aachen is one of the 15 largest cities in North Rhine-Westphalia. Phrase 4. Und den 30 größten Städten in Deutschland.
Ja, und den 30 größten Städten in Deutschland.
And one of the 30 largest cities in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, getting the hang of this. Okay, so there's the translation. And on to the next phrase, phrase 5. Aachen liegt am Drei-Länder-Eck von Deutschland, den Niederlanden und Belgien.
Ja, Aachen liegt am Drei-Länder-Eck von Deutschland, den Niederlanden und Belgien.
It's only because we've been there now I know Holland and Belgium. Right. Aachen lies on a border with three. It's bordered with. No, I'm losing this because it says Holland and Belgium. Three. Help.
Well, literally translated, drei is 3, Länder is countries, and Eck, or is short for Ecke, which is the corner. And it's a border triangle. And if you get your map out and you look, just look where the Netherlands and Belgium borders with Germany, and it's smack there.
Got it. Okay. So you've given us a translation. Which is Aachen is located at the border triangle of Germany, the Netherlands, and Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Now we say Holland, but you put the Netherlands. They're interchangeable, aren't they? Or not?
Well, Holland actually is part of the Netherlands, and I think a lot of people do use it. A lot of people say Holland instead of the Netherlands. I guess it may be a little bit the same as when people say, oh, I visited England, when actually they went to Edinburgh or Cardiff, which isn't quite right either.
Right.
Yeah, and people who are picky about it, they will probably complain big time. I'm not sure about the Dutch people, how much they would complain about it. I always find Holland is easier to say, but it is technically speaking the Netherlands.
I've learned something. I didn't know that. All right, phrase 6. Aachens Wahrzeichen und Welterbe der UNESCO ist der Aachener Dom.
Aachens Wahrzeichen und Welterbe der UNESCO ist der Aachener Dom.
Right, so that's the Aachen Cathedral, UNESCO, world renowned.
Welterbe der UNESCO is the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Ah, right, okay.
And Wahrzeichen, now we've had before, but of course that was last year.
Well, that's a long time ago. Can you remind me?
It's a landmark.
We had that when we visited another city. That was last year, though. That's a long time ago.
I know, that's what I mean.
Right. And translation is Aachen's landmark and UNESCO World Heritage Site is the Aachen Cathedral. Phrase 7. Im Dom wurden früher die deutsche Könige gekrönt.
Im Dom wurden
gekrönt.
früher gekrönt, ja. Im Dom wurden früher die deutschen Könige gekrönt.
Okay. In the cathedral were, in earlier times, the German royalty were crowned.
Kings.
Yeah,
I don't think we had any queens.
You didn't
It's
have a
always
queen?
been kings now.
Oh, learned something else as well. Right. So the translation is, in the former times, the German kings were crowned in the cathedral. Which that's just a minute. Let's just go with that.
It's not the same word order, no.
This is this is one of those rare occasions where the German phrase is shorter than the English phrase.
Yes, that's true as well.
Yes. Right. Okay.
It doesn't happen very often. You're absolutely right.
That's why I just realised when I actually displayed it on the screen. I thought, Right. So next item, phrase number 8. Das Grab von Karl dem Großen, der 814 starb, befindet sich im Aachener Dom.
Ja, das Grab von Karl dem Großen, der 814 starb, befindet sich im Aachener Dom.
Karl the Great, 1814. It's found in the dome, and I don't know what Grab is. Was ist Grab?
Grab is a grave.
Is a
grave.
The grave. All right, the grave of Karl the Great. Starb?
Died.
Oh, sorry. Shall we do that again? The grave of Karl the Great, who died in 814, is in the Aachen Cathedral.
Yeah. Now, when I saw that sentence first, that's exactly how I translated it as well. I thought, well, Karl der Große, that must be Karl the Great. I was surprised to find out that actually he's called something else.
Okay. Right. Okay. So Karl the Great is actually Charlemagne.
Charlemagne, yes.
So
I've learned something new as well.
Indeed.
Apart from, I didn't know his grave was in the Aachen Cathedral either.
No, I didn't. But Charlemagne, Karl Magna is great. So Charlemagne. Charlemagne means Karl the Great.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Do we have a 9th phrase?
No, that was it.
That was it. In that case, it's time to tell you about the Facebook group for German learners, which Angelika runs. And it's called, you will be surprised by this totally, but it's actually called Ask Angelika. And we'll put the link in for the group afterwards. And New Year marketing is the thing. And also Angelika's website is there. And you're more than welcome to go and visit it. Right, shall we read them through again? And you do the German and I do the English?
Yep, we can do that.
Let's rewind then and go back to the beginning. So this week we visited Aachen, and let's go.
Okay. Aachen ist eine Stadt in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Aachen is a city in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Sie hat fast 250.000 Einwohner.
It has almost 250,000 or 250,000 inhabitants.
Aachen gehört zu den 15 größten Städten in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Aachen is one of the 15th largest cities in North Rhine-Westphalia.
Und den 30 größten Städten in Deutschland.
And the 30 largest cities in Germany. I still find myself translating it manually. Carry on.
Aachen liegt am Drei-Länder-Eck von Deutschland, den Niederlanden und Belgien.
And that translates to Aachen is located at the border triangle of Germany, the Netherlands and Belgium. Remember, Holland is not the Netherlands, it's part of the Netherlands. That's something we learned today.
Aachens Wahrzeichen und Welterbe der UNESCO ist der Aachener Dom.
Which translates to Aachen's landmark and UNESCO World Heritage Site is the Aachen Cathedral.
Im Dom wurden früher die deutschen Könige gekrönt.
In former times, the German kings were crowned in the cathedral.
Das Grab von Karl dem Großen, der 814 starb, befindet sich im Aachener Dom.
The grave of Charlemagne, who died in 814, is in Aachen Cathedral. And then we've got the advert again.
Right, you don't need to translate them.
Don't need to translate that. No, I just need to take it off. So there we have it. That's been Ask Angelika, Series 3, Episode 9, Aachen, and it's over to Angelika to actually close the show.
Okay, well, as I said at the beginning, we're going in alphabetical order. So the next session, which I think is on the 17th, I did check my diary earlier.
17th is good.
It is the 17th. Yeah. We're going to look for a city with B. Actually, I'm not going to say which one it is. So you can have a think. How many German cities do you know beginning with B? And which one will I choose? Berlin. It won't be Berlin because we've already done Berlin.
Bad. I can think of lots of spas.
Exactly. That'll keep you busy for 2 weeks.
Okay. So
in that case, all I can say is tschüss von mir.
Und tschüss von mir. Bis nächste Mal.
Ja.